What's up, humans, and welcome to a new Psicoactivo. Happy Saturday, everybody. Today, I want to talk to you guys about impostor syndrome, something that can happen to anybody who is like trying to do something with their life and they're suddenly noticed and they are suddenly getting a lot of attention and they're not used to the attention and they don't feel deserving. And this is something that just happened to me yesterday. And it's been like a whirlwind of emotions that I've had because something really beautiful was shared with me by a local artist by the name of Monolith from Richmond in Virginia, near the DC area. Apparently, there's a really important and interesting collective of local Latino artists in Richmond, and they decided to do a series of murals. And they did one about Jacobo Grinberg. And initially, when I saw it, because Monolith reached out to me and he sent me an initial message that I did not read because I get a lot of messages and I don't have a lot of time for a lot of people. It's difficult. But he sent me the photos of this mural of Jacobo Grinberg. And there's a lot of really interesting graffiti that it's kind of hard to read. So I saw Jacobo and I got excited. I said thank you. I commented on the thing. I said it was dope. But then I read the initial message from him, and I'm gonna read it to you because this is what gave me a little bit of imposter syndrome, and I cried for a while because it's a really strong sensation because I started this channel thinking that no matter how low the view count and the attention my videos about Jacobo Grinberg got, I would still do them because I love this topic and because I think that Jacobo needs justice. I think that people need to know what happened to him, whether the CIA was involved or not, whether another agency was involved or not. How long did he stay alive after he disappeared? People need to know about this. But more importantly, people need to know about his work because his work essentially was trying to explain scientifically from a psychophysiologist's perspective that manifestation had a biological, bioenergetic process that could be explained through science. And this is what Jacobo was great at. I think he was the best. And I think that the Syntergic theory that he created is manifesting in stuff like what I'm about to show you. And that also made me cry because I thought initially I gave out the energy to create stuff about him because I wanted for people to listen about his life, to make him known in the English speaking world because nobody knew him. And I'm happy to say that the work that has been done through Ida Cuellar, Alex Gomez Marin, Ramses de Leon, Greg Malozzi, myself, is now having this effect. Is getting his name known in places like Virginia, of all places. And I'm really happy for that. I'm happy that it worked. It is going to keep working. I'm going to keep talking about Jacobo until I find out what happened to him. And I'm also going to keep spreading his message and his work. I think that he understood how powerful the human mind was because of what he understood about the shamans that he studied for many decades. And I think that he wanted for his theory and his work to make people understand that they're capable of wonderful things, really. And this is proof of it because I wasn't expecting this. I'm going to show you this from a website called RVA Latinas, who did a sort of like a report mini documentary about this. And I just got to show it to you guys. And then I'm going to read you the message because you can't tell here what happened really and why this person reached out to me. But I got to show you this and then I'll tell you what this person, Monolith, said.
Latino muralist. One wall, one story for RVA. I was invited behind the scenes as Latina media to witness La Matriz Astral. What I saw was more than a mural. This is Richmond, Latino art. This is representation. This is community. Esto es nuestra representación. Y esto también es RVA.
My name is George. I'm a local muralist here. This is like what we consider like a statement piece.
La Matriz Astral.
Cosmic consciousness is the theme here. This is like, the first all Latino collaboration here in Richmond. It's inviting others into our space. Get to know us. We're here. We are here. We're not invisible.
I've always felt like the Latino culture here is big in Richmond. We're still kind of like in the shadow, We all have stories that need to be told, or and for us to do it and express it in our own way, I think we all just met at a very grounded level where we needed to make it happen.
Mi nombre de artista es Monolith. El nombre de este mural se llama La Matriz Astral. This is a collaboration between myself, Visually Hidden, and Mars, and we're all representing different countries and bringing that representation to this mural. As Latino artists in this city, we haven't really seen representation in general or on this scale. The middle section that I painted right here, the portrait is Dr. Jacobo Grinberg, who was a really important figure, neurophysicist from Mexico. And I feel one of the important things from what his work did was really connect to that indigenous culture and history and understanding how Latinos are being persecuted, and how there really isn't an understanding that, the reason why a lot of Latinos have to come here in the first place is because imperialist actions that this country and government have taken to destabilize the countries over there. People understood there'd be less, criticism and more just empathy for Latinos and how big of a role we play in this country.
So if you guys didn't read that, right next to Jacobo, Monolith sent me this message. When I read it, that's when I just broke down because it was really beautiful. This even came out on Axios in Richmond, this mural. The first message I got was the following. He said, "Hey, Pavel, I'm a mural and street artist from Washington, D.C. and based in Virginia now. I painted a giant mural of Dr. Jacobo Grinberg with the name of your podcast in graffiti letters as part of a larger mural with other Latino artists. I'll send you some links to what we've posted so far, probably making my own post this week highlighting your podcast and the significance of Dr. Grinberg with a close-up of that part. Love the pot." So that says Psicoactivo right next to Jacobo. It is Psico and then Activo down there. And that floored me, really. I want to thank Monolith for this. This was really thoughtful thing that you did. I was not expecting it, so thank you. That's all I have to say. I'm going to leave links in the description to everything that he has been doing, to his Instagram account. But yeah, this is what I meant when I said imposter syndrome, right? Because this previous visit to Contact in the Desert made me realize how potent that can be for some people, right? And it made me also appreciate the type of friends that I've been meeting in this journey, because there's a really dark place in ufology of people who are like pro UFOs, who take it upon themselves to punch down on others that don't agree with them. And this is a very specific group of people who are just like in the bottom of the barrel corner of ufology, who think they are ufology. They're not. And I think that the activities that they engage with is something that for a long time kept me preoccupied on how my channel was going to be received by people. The overwhelming majority has been really nice to me. And I've gotten the occasional, grifter accusations and shit like that. Or if I like somebody else's work and a person doesn't like that somebody, they play this bullshit guilty by association game that I'm just not gonna play. But like, I don't know. I don't know what makes them think that they're the arbiter of ufology and that they dictate what is accepted and what isn't. From my experience, I can tell you I am not a ufologist. I do work in the field of ufology, but I am a journalist. And I don't care what people say when they criticize me for trying to make a living out of my career. I really don't. I did care for a while because I just didn't want the hassle, right? But honestly, I think that if you do honest work and you dedicate your entire day to this, there's absolutely no problem with you making a living out of this. That's the way I feel. And I'm sorry for those who don't. I don't think their opinion matters really. Most of those people, I think, are mentally ill. And that's what they do their entire day, just attacking others and harassing others. Why can't you guys do something like what Monolith did with this? I think that this is constructive and it should be like that, you know? Like the Jacobo Grinberg signals reached fucking Richmond in Virginia. That is wild, bro. That is absolutely wild. And I want to thank everybody who's been vibing with the stuff I put out about Jacobo specifically, because that was my only goal, to get him to corners of the world that people didn't know about him. And I think it's working. And it's because of you guys, because of your support. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I'm going to send this to Jacobo's daughter. She's going to be really happy about it. And yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. I think that we can keep going if we can coexist together. I think we can. Let me know what you think about this development. Jacobo Grinberg reached like the heart of the US, you could say. And what do you think about this representation of the Latino community? I think it was really great. I really loved it. It really moved me. So thank you to Monolith and all his team for this wonderful, wonderful shout out. This was great. My mom was really happy about it too. So thank you guys, and the wife as well. Let me know what you think. I can't wait to hear what you got to say. Before I leave, I'm going to present you with Psicoactivo's second ever sponsor, a really cool app by the name of Lookup from my friend Nick. Thank you to the Lookup app for sponsoring this video. The response has been fantastic and better than we hoped. We want to thank every person who has signed up and joined the Lookup community. Your feedback has helped us see what was working and what needed fixing. And we've already shipped some of those updates. This week, we just rolled out a redesigned AI verification check, which lets observers see the AI analysis behind every video. We also bumped the max video size up to 2 gigabytes, longer clips, no problem. Our biggest change has been to our subscription tiers. Many features have been moved to Observer. Our free tier, such as sighting details, AI verification, weather and spatial context, the full map, is now free for everyone. Pretty much everything you need to participate is included in the free Observer experience. If what we're building resonates with you, please consider becoming a supporter for $1.99 a month. This also includes additional research tools, including our web research dashboard. It's also the best way to back the project and show your support. We are excited to keep the momentum going and continue building a community of observers and experiencers who can share and collaborate for the benefit of all. As always, we truly appreciate feedback, the good and the bad. We love to hear your ideas too. Just send them through the in-app feedback button. Lookup is the citizen science app for observers and experiencers of unidentified aerial phenomena. Report what you see in the sky with GPS, compass heading, altitude, and sensor data. Then watch your sighting cross-checked against weather, satellites, and nearby aircraft. Browse a global map of what others have witnessed. Connect with witnesses in your area and contribute to a growing community of like-minded people. Lookup is brought to you by an independent team with transparency as a central goal. The data should be available to all. For anyone thinking about testing out the app, Search for Lookup UAP on the Google Play Store or on the Apple Store. Your first month of supporter tier is free just for signing up. Thank you to Lookup for sponsoring this video. That's it for me today on this video, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, stay curious and inquisitive like Monolith, the muralist. Always. By the way, this is called the Astral Matrix. Check it out. Bye.